Hello. I do not know how good this setup is. I was just updating my planner, so I figured I would come on and just put the camera up here. The light isn't the best in the world because it's rainy today, which you might hear in the background, but all of my kids wanted to go out on the porch and play with bubbles, so they're doing that real quick. We just finished breakfast. My eldest did a little bit of schoolwork. My youngest is having severe allergy issues, so I'm not exactly sure how much school we're going to get done because I'm going to have to give him Benadryl. But I'm trying to let him play and maybe get through just a little bit of school, and then I'll give him the Benadryl. So what I'm doing right now is just writing out the little things I need to do. Trying to plan dinner. I have basic cleaning. I need to deep vacuum the house, catch up folding, wash sheets. These are the main things. And maybe go through my desk stuff. I'm still in the process of trying to unpack everything. School is handwriting and language arts. That's mainly what we're going to do today. Try to get as much done as we can before JT's Benadryl kicks in. Basic cleaning, clean the bathrooms, make tea, which I've already done. I made the tea. But there was something else I needed to do that was like, I needed to run one regular load of wash. I think that's about it. As I come up with different things, like a lot of times I don't even write my to-do list. I don't think I wrote a to-do list all week last week. So today I just kind of want to track what I'm doing more than just, I'm still doing the whole writing my day as it goes. Like right now, 9:45 to whatever time it is, updating planner, set up to-dos. I'm going to put kids on porch playing with bubbles. Okay, but it is raining. Anyways, so this is gonna go like, I don't know, I think it's gonna be pretty, it's gonna be fun. I'm like using this space right here for to-dos and the menu, which I need to figure out what I'm cooking today. And then this, like I call it a running diary. So my running diary of things I'm doing today started here. This is my scripture writing. This were just thoughts on my scripture writing. And then I'm writing each, the time and what I did in that time. Mainly to keep track of my writing. Like I want to keep track of how long I write and how many words I write a day. But I also like keeping track of just how long it took me to do stuff. Like my initial morning cleaning took 45 minutes, and that included breakfast, making tea, and all that, which I'm drinking hot tea right now. This was a gallon of sweet tea, but yeah, I'm drinking some Earl Grey. Anyways, and then I make notes. Like my eldest woke up very grouchy this morning, and he ended up going back to sleep. Then JT, my middle child, he got a bath because his allergies are acting up really bad. So I just like do that, make little notes. Like right now, I'll write an arrow, and hopefully I'm in frame. Okay, my middle child came in and got him a jacket on. It's 60 degrees. The high today is 70. But like it's raining and cold and it's just, okay, my eldest child came in for a coat, so I don't know how much time I have. But anyway, I put a little note, filmed a quick plan with me. I also would like to, this is my current read. I am reading The Only One Left by Riley Sager. And I am just very early into starting this. So I'm like still page 6. So I've like hardly made it into this book yet. But I would like to read like 25 pages, like just give myself a little goal. So I'm going to say read 25 pages, because I've never given myself a reading goal. Of the only one left. Usually when I make a lot of progress on my reading, okay, a lot of interruptions. That's fine, that's mom life. Homeschool mom life too, because it's Monday morning and they are very much not in a hurry to start school, which I'm going to do school as soon as I get done with this video. And I have to go swap the laundry over, and then we'll get started on lessons. Usually we don't start lessons until usually like 10:30, because I write in the mornings. And I know that sounds bad, but that's the beauty of homeschooling. You know, you get to do it on your time. Let me see, I'm trying to get this in frame. I mean, what's the point in homeschooling if you're going to make it like, for me anyway, I know other people's homeschool situations are different, but for me, if it's going to be just like public school, where everything is on clock, what's the point? For me, personally. I'm not downing any other person's way of doing things. Okay, this was last week. Beautiful setup. I love it very much. I'm loving this planner. Like, look at this, it is full. Like, you can compare where I back planned a few, you know, the past 3 months, 2 months, to where I actually started. I think I started this planner no, not this week. I guess this week, yeah. And then this week I was very busy in it, you can see. And then this week. All right, so I wasn't sure if I like this pen because it's so fine, but I really do love how much I can fit into my pages when I'm using it. So here we go. Next week is my sister's wedding. But we have this week here. So all I did is set it up, which I didn't do this on camera. I shared it on Instagram. If you follow me over there, if you are a planner or a bookish public account, I will follow you back. I don't follow back private accounts or accounts that look like they're like, you know, just private accounts, not like privated accounts, but like personal accounts. There we go. But if you're a bookish account or a planner account, I will follow you back. And that goes for Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever. But I shared this on Instagram where it was, you know, previous, which was just a spread like this, and then after I set it up. All right, so the past, was it just this week? Yeah. I used this little corner for my gratitude, and I used a Create with Pen little ink drop, I don't remember her name, for my, it says be thankful. So I just designate this area for my gratitude, gratefulness, whatever. All right, today is for rain because we haven't been hit as hard as a lot of places. And I know further west and everything, excuse me, in the United States has been really slammed with like wildfires. But we have had, I don't know, 7 or 8 wildfires here in South Carolina. And I don't know, maybe I haven't paid attention, but it just doesn't feel normal to me. So I'm thankful for the rain. There's been a burn ban and a state of emergency as of last week. So, okay, I put my husband's work schedule across the top, the days I watch the baby, and usually it's from 7:30 to 3:30, but I know it's at 7:30 they bring him by. And just, it fluctuates whether or not, what time my mother-in-law gets here to pick him up. So I leave that open and I'll fill that in. And I wanted to use these stickers, but I didn't want to cover this up because, like you can see over here, I use this space for little notes. So I left that open and I put them here. I put school. So for today, I hope I'm in frame. Let me check. Yeah. Probably a lot of shadow though. LA and handwriting. I'm just going to write a note of what we focus on. Let's see. Oh yeah. One of the main things I do is I will write down the weather first, which is usually right here. I write the high and the low for the day off of my watch, so sometimes that isn't always exactly accurate, but it's in the ballpark, so good enough for me. I used to want to be like accurate down to a, you know, I even would write down the weather, you know, what it feels like, and I'll still do that sometimes if it's like 32 but feels like 15, you know, Fahrenheit out there. All right, rain, AM. Okay. All right, let me answer a text and check my sleep, and then I will come back. Okay. When my kids came in, I had an interruption. I ended up writing my sleep, which was 7 hours and 39 minutes, in the weather line. Okay. They're arguing about bubbles. It's about time for me to get them in here and start school. But anyways, I've started, I know this seems like a mess, and it probably is a mess, but this line here I'm using for my personal notes, but it gets a little crowded, so I don't know if I'm going to start like only tracking certain things in this line, like my sleep and my steps. There's a couple days, I don't know if I'm in frame, there's a couple days that I just wrote that, and then I was tracking a shower, then I started tracking if I needed to use my inhaler. It's just a lot for that one line. I thought about putting my personal health record on this page because I'm not really using it a lot for much other than tracking what days I watch the baby, how many hours, when my brother-in-law pays me, major stuff like our goats had babies or my mother-in-law had a heart stent, stuff like that, doctor's appointments, bills. Okay, my daughter came in. I gotta finish this. Anyways, I was thinking about using this, but I haven't quite made up my mind for that yet. So for this week, I'm just going to continue tracking that here, starting with my sleep. I also want to walk 10K steps. Since we moved to the bigger house, my step average has gone up to about 5,000, just basic what I do during the day. And I have a walking pad, so I want to try to get it up to 10K a day and then move on up from there. I'm not, Hannah's in the house. I'm not like really big on exercising, but I kind of want to find a YouTube, and I might do that. I might like write a note to myself. Research YouTube channel for beginner workouts. I want to move my body more, and if I don't start now and I keep putting it off, I'll never start. Let me finish my video and then we're going to start school. We're not doing TV right now, okay? No, she's not. Okay, I need to finish this. All right, so I have been tracking my word count, what I write during the day, and how many hours it takes me total, which is why this is important for me. Don't squeak that, please. I'm almost done with my video, okay? I've been tracking how long it takes me to write a certain amount of words, and I write the total for the day up at the top, and then I don't know if I'm in frame. Nope, I wasn't even in frame, y'all. I'm so sorry. All right, I write the total for the day up at the top, the hours, and the word count. And then at the end of the week, I've been writing it here. Well, last week, I just started this. So I'm doing that this week. And then the rest of the stuff just kind of gets filled in. Like, I need to write down that JT bad skin irritation. Okay. And then I'll just fill it in, and then at the bottom line is the main meal I cook. So I don't track breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's just supper. And then the rest of the meal tracking what I eat and what I prep for my kids. Like this morning we all 4 ate cereal. All of that goes on here. Okay. That's it. I'm going to get off of here now. Yes, you may have an orange. Okay. Yeah, if you made it this far, thanks very much. I don't know if this video is going to go on
Subscribe.
On YouTube. Subscribe. Y'all watch too much YouTube. I don't know if this is actually going to make it on YouTube, but if it does, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.